You know that stomach drop you get when your manager says, "Can we have a quick chat?" That feeling has a name. It's called dependence. Not because you're weak, not because you're dramatic, because when one income stream carries your whole life, every rumor feels personal. Every meeting invite feels loaded. Every restructure announcement feels like someone just tapped you on the nervous system with a tiny financial hammer. And most people mistake that feeling for a bad day. It's not a bad day. It's a structural problem. Because if your job disappeared tomorrow, not next year, not eventually, tomorrow, how long before your life starts to unravel? A week? A month? 3 months? That number, whatever it is for you, is the real level of financial security. Not your salary, not your title, not how hard you work. That number. Hi, I'm Christine. I spent 10 years with the same company. I worked hard, delivered, stayed loyal, did the responsible thing, and then restructuring came up. Not as a theory, not as a headline, as a real conversation that suddenly made my income feel less solid than I thought it was. At one point, my work dropped from 5 days down to 2 with no clear answer about what would happen next. And I remember doing the quiet maths. How long can we keep this going for? What gets paid first? What happens if this doesn't bounce back? That moment taught me something I wish I'd learned earlier. I had built effort. I had built loyalty, but I had not built optionality. And that awareness changed everything for me. The lie sounds reasonable. Work hard, stay loyal, perform well. You'll be safe. And for a long time, that felt roughly true. It's not true now. Companies optimize for profit, efficiency, automation, and shareholders, not loyalty. That doesn't make companies evil. It makes them companies. But if your entire financial life depends on one organization continuing to need you, pay you, and prioritize you, then you don't have security. You have dependence with a payslip. That's the uncomfortable bit. Employment gives you income. It does not give you control. And control is what actually creates security. This is where most people get trapped. They spend years becoming excellent at their jobs, but almost no time becoming less dependent on that job. That is not a character flaw. It's a default setting most of us were handed, but default settings can be changed. Here's what I see all the time. Professionals earning 80, 100, 120,000, still anxious, still tense, still one rumor away from panic, and they feel embarrassed about it because they think, I earn good money. Why don't I feel secure? And here's why. Because one income stream is carrying everything. Your mortgage or rent, car, school fees, subscriptions, lifestyle, debt, the lot. One stream carrying every obligation is like one poor donkey carrying your entire household on its back. And eventually, even a strong donkey starts looking nervous. When one stream carries everything, every whisper of change feels like danger. And that tension you feel isn't irrational, it's mathematical. When obligations grow faster than your options, fragility increases. High income without resilience isn't wealth. It's pressure dressed up as success. Real security isn't performance. It's resilience. It's your ability to absorb a disruption without your entire life collapsing. And even small shifts change everything. When you have 3 months of expenses saved, you negotiate differently. When your fixed costs are lower, you breathe differently. When you have a small investment producing something, you think differently. When you have a second skill that can generate income, you show up differently. Security changes your posture long before it changes your bank account. You don't need 10 side hustles and a nervous breakdown. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow and start selling candles from your garage unless you genuinely love candles. The goal is much simpler. Reduce fragility, one layer at a time. The shift? Stop asking, how do I get more secure job? Start asking, how do I make my income less fragile? That's the whole reframe. Your job can be great. Your manager can be lovely. Your company can have excellent snacks in the kitchen. Still, your job should not be your entire financial plan. Once you focus on resilience, you start building buffers, reduce fixed costs, a secondary skill, an asset that pays you something, systems instead of dependence, and something quietly powerful happens. You stop holding your breath every time your manager schedules a meeting. Not because your job changed, because your structure did. That's what cash flow does. It gives you options, and options are the real job security.